The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your needs in parched places and make your bones strong, and you shall be like a watered garden, like a spring of water whose water never fails. Your ancient ruins shall be rebuilt. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations. You shall be called repairer of the breach, the restorer, so that your faith might rest not on human wisdom, but on the power of God. Yet among the mature we do speak wisdom, though it is not a wisdom of this age or of the rulers of this age who are doomed to perish. But we speak God's wisdom, secret and hidden, which God decreed before the ages for our glory. None of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the human heart conceived, what God has prepared for those who love him. These things God has revealed to us through the Spirit. For the Spirit searches everything, even the depths of God. For what human being knows what is truly human, except the human spirit that is within? So also, no one comprehends what is truly
Abolish the law or the prophets. I have not come to abolish, but to fulfill. For truly I tell you, until heaven and earth pass away, not one letter, not one stroke of a letter will pass from the law until all is accomplished. Therefore, whoever breaks one of the least of these commandments and teaches others to do the same will be called least in the kingdom of heaven. But whoever does them and teaches them will be called great in the kingdom of heaven. In it, but for some reason, if I go walking along the shore, it takes me about that long to slip into God's presence. I don't know what it is about it, but I find God there at the beach. And many of the folks that I talk to, folks that have that bumper sticker, Salt Life, on the back of their vehicles, they too talk about how they connect in a spiritual way out there. It's something, and I even had one tell me once that it's something about when they drive up close, they live around here, when they drive up close to the ocean, they begin to smell the salt in the air. And it just begins to revive them, to re-energize them. And so when Jesus says to us, you are the salt of the earth, he is saying something really special. And I want us to plumb that a little bit, to go deep inside that. Because Jesus is telling us who we are. God flavors of this earth. We could even go at it to make us more genuinely helpful. So what does it mean for us to be salt, adding God flavors to the world? To be willing to make a sacrifice. Now, sometimes when we talk about sacrifice, reflecting back, though, on that event, there was a whole lot of pouring out going on. Vendors poured themselves out and making all these tasty creations and then staffing the tables to manage the swell of crowds that we can be a salt toward God's creation. But I find it really interesting that there are a number of churches, including Lutheran churches, that are all doing something very, very similar, but with people. Instead of putting up bird feeders, they're putting out people feeders. People can come and drive up to a box or a display on campus. They can come and drive up and simply take out of it what they need to feed their family. Or if you're a person of means, you can drive up to that box and you can put food into the box for other people to take out.
Sing a new song unto the Lord, let your song be sung.
And let us pray. God, from whom are all things and in whom we exist, we give you thanks that in this meal you have fed us. Thanks be to God. Happy Super Bowl.